Actually, I think it might be better if I follow you. I don't know the way to Riverwood. And I might easily get lost. I'm not from around here, you know. Well, no, I already told you where I'm at. I don't want to bore you again.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Well, I just hope he doesn't chop off my head if I go to visit them. Wait, what's this? A thistle? Ooh. Well, my mother always said to keep a close eye out for herbs. Just in case there's anything useful for any potions.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares.
Yeah.
Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
No, it doesn't look like a fun place to be. Hopefully I can avoid it. But I don't know where my fate is going to take me now that I know it's not going to be having my head cut off. Wait a minute, what's this?
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Alright, let me see. What do we have? This is for the thief. Well, I'm not much of a thief. I don't pick locks very well, and frankly, I don't like stealing things. So, leave that one. The Mage Stone. Well, I seem to be having a little bit more powers as a mage than I thought I did. Now, I was planning on getting tested soon, but then I had that dream that made me come out here, so I never got around to that. The Warrior Stone, yeah. I might have more affinity for this. Accept the guidance of the gods.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
More thistle. Must be common around these parts.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Yes, I agree with that. So I should go to Solitude and talk with the General. Wait a minute.
I hope that dragon isn't still flying around there somewhere.
Maybe I could sell that to some leather worker. Mountain flowers? Ooh, pretty. I wonder if they're useful for anything.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
What is this? More thistle. Yes, I'm right behind you. Except when I stop to pick up some flowers. You said to each their own. Oh, I guess this is Riverwood.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Alvar, hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bones? What happened to you, boy?
Shh,
Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please.
trouble?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go
Well,
inside.
he saved mine a bit also.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Yeah, sounds accurate.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me.
Well,
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious.
oh, I thought I wasn't feeling very well. I'm gonna have to have that looked into. I think the bear did something to
Sigrid,
me.
we have company. Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
And what do you think about this war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Ah. And why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos? Wasn't that a god of yours or something?
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Ah, in other words, lots of people overreacted. Well, thank you.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Oh, thank you.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' skull. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Alright, thank you. Ooh. Let me see. Well, I don't need to take too much. I did already get all that other stuff, but I will have a little bit of rabbit haunch. And a little cheese.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I will do that. And how do we get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
And what can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
And which side do you think he'll favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
And who is Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories.
I saw dragons
That's
shout
what
some
started
to
this
that.
whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
So, shouted him to death, like that dragon shouted the headsman to death.
Aye.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child. Don't pester your cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
Well, I certainly didn't look at its teeth, because usually when it had its mouth open, fire was coming out. Let me see. Let me see about eating that rabbit. And a little bit of wine. Ah. That refreshes me a bit. Now I can go exploring the
Did you
town.
really see a dragon?
Yes. And yeah, it was a bit big. Alright, let me see what's in town right now. What book is this?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
A Gentleman's Guide.
Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Alright, thank you. Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun? Yeah. Okay.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Didn't seem like much of a guide. Sounds like the guide to the Carouser's Guide to Whiterun. At least based on the opening of the book. have we got here? Oh, an inn. Well, it's starting to get late. I've had a busy day.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Right, she is the innkeeper, I presume. Well, Sven, that's the guy who was telling his mother that she was crazy and seeing that dragon.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
You told your mother that you didn't see that she was ridiculous in seeing a dragon? Well, I actually saw one in Helgen.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Alright. Now, how did you learn to play so well?
At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Now, is there some place I could buy fresh supplies? I presume I have to wait till the morning, though.
Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
Alright. Now, what was this about you and Faendal both going after the same girl?
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Yeah, two people spending time together never blossoms into courtship.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
That's rather strange. He wants me...
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Ragnar the Red.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
You look worse than I feel.
Oh. And I think I've got a problem. Everyone keeps on saying that I look bad. Well, let's see. An alchemy table. Oh.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Heard any rumors lately?
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
Yeah, I think I know where that rumor came from. Because I think I saw him escape. Well, I saw some of his friends escape. I'm sure he escaped with them. You have a room for rent?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
This is a local favorite and one of the first
Thank
songs
you.
I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Roaring.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the... Right, alright, I could look into that. I noticed an alchemy lab there. Am I allowed to use it?
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Alright, so what do you have for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Alright, let's see ingredients. I don't have much money on me, although I will... How much does wheat cost? Well, I'm gonna need a little bit of something. What can I sell him? I don't need all these apples. I'll sell him a few of those to get some funds. Alright, I'll sell that. Now let's see what else he has for sale. Wheat costs 15 for the wheat, and blister root 36. I think I need one more. Let me sell you one more item. I'll sell you this cabbage. I think that'll be enough now. Something by a blisterwort. And some wheat. Well, that takes care of my gold.
Until next time.
So now let's try the alchemy lab. See if I can use this right. I have to remember. Looks like the... Looks like some of the preparations are a little bit different than what Mother used. Different flowers here, most likely. Let's see, let's try that blisterwort and the wheat. And let us make it. Alright. Well, that was successful
Give me
enough.
a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Let's see. Let me try this thistle branch, see if I can learn anything from it. Oh. What happens if I mix it with a red flower? Well, maybe that's it. Well, Mother once said I could try tasting some first. Have to be careful in doing that.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red.
Let's see. Well, I don't want to use my only one for it. Let's see. Red mountain flower. Looks like it might help me to restore some of my spell crafting. There's Riverwood egg. Restore health. Salt pile. Ew. That doesn't look like something I wanted. Ouch.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
That wasn't good. That's the problem with experimenting. Resist frost, that's nice. What's in this purple flower? Restore mat. find this bear claw? Oh. Well, I'll have to find some more ingredients at some point. Fortunately, I am out of money, so I have to earn some. Is this my room? Yeah.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink.
How long should I say? It's about 11 now. So about good 9 hours sleep I'm going to be needing after all that work. Running around all day. Almost getting killed. And what happened to me now?
Well, mead, now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Now, what was it that I had? Yes, that dream of four. In the darkest of days, when dragons return. Well, at least one dragon returned, so perhaps this is it. The snows of Skyrim shall be stained in blood. Well, yes, they are being stained in blood from the Civil War. A wolf from the wilds will wield the force. Are they talking about that wolf I summoned? Or are they talking about a different wolf? I guess I'll have to find out more clues before I answer that, and exactly what the dragon has to do with everything. To turn the tide that tears the land. Yes, the Civil War's turned land, maybe finding some way of bringing peace, or to stopping the dragons. Still more questions than answers, but at least some of them are answered. Now I am going to have to go out and learn more about this town, and perhaps start to get better acquainted with the neighborhood, and perhaps find out if anything is wrong with me. Because I think that bear did something to me. But exactly what, I don't know. But I will soon find out.